all of you for coming. I'm so glad that everybody showed up. We've all signed video releases, so you are set to go. The play that we're going to be doing today is Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And before we start, there are some things I wanted to review with you. First of all, what does it mean to read with fluency and expression?
Reading with fluency and expression means read it loudly and read it not read hard, read it really soft, but not too soft.
Okay. Anybody else? Has anybody ever done a reader's theater? Have you done one before?
No.
Okay, tell me.
You also have to do every character with a different voice.
Okay, that could be fun. Anything else that you recall about reading fluently and with expression?
Like you're reading loud and excitingly.
Okay.
And you're not looking down. You're always cheerful.
Looking at your audience. Okay. What does it mean to read accurately? He is a very accurate reader. What does that mean?
Good.
Could be good. If you're accurate on your spelling test, do you get 100?
Yeah.
That means it's trying to do it with as little errors as possible. So that's why we practice something 2 or 3 times before we actually produce it. When you watch TV and you see a show, or if you've gone to a play, do you think they have rehearsals, or do they practice before they do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the more you reread something, the better you get. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this play today, but we're going to have kind of a rehearsal first. Now we have switched some of the parts around, so I'm going to give you an opportunity about highlighters. So you're going to know what part is yours by you are going to go into small groups of 2, and you're going to highlight your parts. Okay? I gave some of you the script last night, but some of you are seeing it for the very first time. So you're going to need to practice who you are and the lines that you're going to need for the play. Another thing that you're going to be mindful of is your rate. What is your rate of speed? Do you know what the rate is? What is the rate?
Slowly.
Could be slowly. What else?
It could be reading at the same pace.
Okay. A rate is kind of your speed. So sometimes when you're reading out loud, sometimes in certain group activities, you'll get somebody and they'll stand up before like a congregation or a group of people, and they read out loud. Do they increase their speed or do they make it slower? A little bit slower so that you can enunciate each word. So your rate is going to probably be a little different than if you were reading silently. The last one is your prosody, and that's rhythm and pattern. We're really more concerned with that when we're doing our poetry, but I would like to have things have a nice rhythm and pattern. You don't want to have a big pause in between like a sentence. You want to kind of keep your sentences flowing. Let's see. Before we start, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to show you an example of a play that was done similar to ours, just so you can kind of get an idea. I want you to be looking for things that they do that are things that you want to maybe copy, or things that you think maybe they could improve on. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to play just a few moments of this, just so you kind of get an idea for what reader's theater looks like. This is the 2nd grade class as well.
Goldilocks tried the first bed. This bed is too hard. So she tried the second bed. This bed is too soft. So she tried the last and smallest bed. This bed is just right. And Goldilocks fell asleep. As she was sleeping, the 3 bears came home. Someone's been eating my porridge. Someone's been eating my porridge. Someone's been eating my porridge, and they ate it all up. Someone's been sitting in my chair. Someone's been sitting in my chair. Somebody's been sitting in my chair, and they've broken it all to pieces. They began to look around some more and went up to the bedroom.
Okay, I'm going to turn that off now. Now I want you to give me some ideas of some things that you think that they did really well, or maybe some things that they could do better. Did you notice where they were holding their scripts? What?
They were working together.
Yes. Working together as a group, exactly. Anything else that they were doing well? How about how they were holding their scripts?
They each had their own rule.
Okay. What else?
Both have the same stuff.
Okay.
we all sit in like a papa bear chair and two like cutting pool and then in the middle.
Okay.
And then like that.
Okay. Were they doing a pretty good job? You notice that they got up and they introduced themselves. Wasn't that kind of a nice feature?
Yeah.
I think would you guys like to do that as well? Yeah. They tell what part they're going to be playing, and then they go on through. They didn't have really any props. Now I have set up a few little props for you today, and that's just to kind of make it a little more fun. If we're doing readers theater, we don't necessarily need props because we're not putting on a play. We're basically just reading the script. But I noticed some of them were holding their scripts more like this, and some of them were holding their scripts more like that. Which one do you think might be better? Why? We can see their faces, we can hear their words a little bit better because we aren't blocked by their script. So that's something to keep in mind when you do your final production. Now, I think we figured out who everybody is. Pierce, you're going to be?
Papa bear.
Great. Ruby, you're going to be?
Mama bear.
Claire, you're going to be?
Tiny bear.
Tiny bear. Goldilocks, where are you?
Me.
Okay. And then Bryn, you're going to be narrator 1. And Gatlin, you're going to do 2 and 3 for us. Okay. So what I want you to do now is I want you to, perfect. I want you to get in groups of 2. You 2 are a group. I want you to go back and I want you to read through your script, or read through and highlight the parts that you're going to play. Okay. Then we're going to read it through and then you are going to produce it. So if you 2 could take highlighters, go highlight your parts. And if you 2 would be partners and go through and highlight your parts, then we're going to come back and read it together. And then
which parts are mine.
You 2 are partners.
I know, but I don't know which parts.
Narrator 1.
I see tiny bears.
Okay.
Yay.
You can use the carpet. You can do it right here, however you would prefer. We have just a few moments, so let's move along.
Lisa?